Hello everyone, my name is Karen Heflin, and as the mother of a young child who will be school age in the next few years, deciding on the right path for education is very important to me, as I hope it is for all mothers. I've had years of experience working with educating children in some fashion, whether it was with my mom in her in-home preschool as a teen, or working in a child care facility with children ranging from ages 1 to 7, or working with high school students in the Fauquier County public school system. There are pros and cons to each method of teaching, whether you choose public or homeschooling. But I sincerely hope that I can help you understand just how simple and wonderful a choice of homeschooling your child can be overall, and that after today you will at least consider homeschooling as an option for your family. If you're like me, you have all these grand ideas and hopes for your child's future. But as the time draws closer, you begin your child's educational journey in life, you can become completely intimidated. You may ask questions like, how will my child compare with students going through public school systems? What qualifications do I have to have? And how will my child gain the social skills learned in a public school setting? These are all valid questions, and it's great to be well informed before making the decision that's right for your family. The easiest thing to do would be to enroll your student in the school your residence is zoned for. But is that the best plan? In today's society, many people don't have the luxury of choosing where to live based on the school system of that area. Some areas are fortunate enough to have a great public school system, but more often than not, the public school system in any given district has an enormous amount of issues. The focus of public schools has become to mass produce young adults with high school diplomas. Although standardized tests and curriculums have been put in place as a way to gauge the progress of each student, these truly put a damper on the overall learning experience in the public school classrooms. Educators are so caught up with prepping all of their students to pass these mandatory assessments that they lose sight of what being an educator should be about. Helping each individual student to become knowledgeable on a given subject rather than just memorizing dates and formulas as a group to make it through an exam. According to the Homeschool Legal Defense Association website, a study done in 1997 entitled Strengths of Their Own, Homeschoolers Across America, said that homeschoolers on the average outperformed their counterparts in the public schools by 30 to 37% in all subjects. As homeschooled students, your children will have the benefit of learning material more at their own pace, and the way information is presented to the child can greatly increase how much they retain. Another concern you may have is how to qualify to become a homeschooler. I was surprised to find out that setting things in motion to homeschool your child is actually relatively easy. There are many informative websites to help you get started. According to Virginia legislature provided by the Home Education Association of Virginia, the qualifications to become your child's homeschooler aren't that demanding. The Virginia legislature states, any parent of any child who will have reached the 5th birthday on or before September 30th of any school year and who has not passed the 18th birthday may elect to provide home instruction in lieu of school attendance if 1. He holds a high school diploma, 2. Is a teacher of qualifications prescribed by the Board of Education, 3. Provides a program of study or curriculum which may be delivered through a correspondence course or distance learning program or any other manner, or 4. Provides evidence that he is able to provide an adequate education for the child. As long as you meet one of these requirements, you should be able to homeschool your child in Virginia. Through my research, all the websites I came across said the same thing about applying to become a homeschooler. That you must apply by a specific date prior to the start of the school year. by sending an NOI, or notice of intent, to the local superintendent. There's no specific form, but here's an example of a form which has been provided by the Home Educators Association of Virginia. And basically you just state the children's name, date of birth, grade level, and which one of those 4 things I mentioned earlier qualifies you to become a homeschooler. And you attach the curriculum that you're planning on teaching them, mainly just what subjects for their grade level, and then attach also your high school diploma or teaching certificate, as the case may be. And then you sign it and send that into the superintendent. Not only is it fairly simple to take the steps necessary to homeschool your child, it's also a very rewarding experience for your entire family. The National Center for Education Statistics states that parents give different reasons for homeschooling their children. In 2007, the most common reason parents gave was a desire to provide religious or moral instruction. Homeschooling your child enables you to teach your child values that you want them to carry throughout their entire lives, rather than what they would be influenced by their peers with less moral background from home. In a study done by Dr. Brian D. Ray, president of the National Home Education Research Institute, over 7,300 adults who were homeschooled were surveyed to find out where life had taken them after being homeschooled, and did they feel it was a success. Here is, let me hold up this one first. Here are some graphs that he, of the study that he did, and basically the blue lines are for the students who are homeschooled. The maroon lines are for the public school students. And basically this is on civic involvement, things like part of contributed money to a political cause. Let's see, telephoned a public official or signed a petition, attended a public meeting, participated in a boycott, voted in national and state elections in the past 5 years. And as you can see, the students who are homeschooled have a much higher participation in the community. Then there are these pie graphs as well, and this they basically all focus on some aspect of enjoyment of life. How would you say things are these days, perspective on life, job satisfaction, and financial situation. And the ones on the left are for home educated, the ones on the right are for the general population. And with all of these as well, the students who are homeschooled have a higher enjoyment of life. Anyway, although much confidence and character can be acquired through homeschooling methods, it's important to remember that there are some social skills that need to be learned through interaction with other children outside of the homeschooling environment. This is why many homeschoolers engage in extracurricular social activities in their communities. In my opinion, this real-world experience and interaction is a greater tool to help them become happier in life and become more successful and more of a contributing member to society. There are many reasons why homeschooling your child is a wonderful option to explore. I believe that children who are homeschooled have much more of an opportunity to feel fulfilled and for all the long-term benefits that come with this form of education, and with how simple it truly is for you to try, I truly feel that more families should consider homeschooling their children. Thank you.